Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. Nice orange box, which I kind of the Stührling original. Yeah, this word here, original. But you know, a box that's almost as famous as that its cousin, the bright yellow Invicta box. But anyway, there we go. So what we have here is one of their, well, budget, I suppose you'd call it. It is a homage watch. There is no way that this thing is original. You will recognise it as soon as you see it. And this is something that I picked this up on one of those Amazon warehouse deals. There is absolutely no way that I would pay the full retail price that they're asking for one of these. And even that is only 70 GBP, or around about 100 US dollars. So yes, let's get into it and have a look. What have I got? What have I got? There we go. Now, as you can see, it is a homage to a, oh, by the way, yeah, cushion, cleaning cloth, instruction stuff. That's what you get in the box, all the usual stuff and goodies. And yeah, there we go. A quartz powered Miyota movement inside it, so kind of it's got that going for it, I guess. Yeah, it's not the best kind of finishing I've seen, even for that sort of money. But you know, it's a homage to the Amiga Aquaterra, so kind of I'd call it more of a surf and turf. But there we go. Sizes. Let's get those done. Case size of 42mm, including the crown, 46mm, lug to lug of 48.6. We do have female end links, which is yeah, pretty good. We have a domed mineral crystal, or what they call cristerna. It's kind of treated, so it's supposed to be a bit harder than normal mineral. 12.6mm. We have a lug width of 20mm, and this weighs in with all its links at 135 grams. Everything is, they say it's all 316L stainless steel. I'm guessing it is, but there's just something about it that just feels a bit, it doesn't feel like a normal stainless steel. I don't really know what I mean by that, but yeah, there's no kind of nice sort of sharp finishing anyway. Everything is rounded and curved, which is kind of it's a cheap way to finish a watch, if I'm honest. Yeah, and watches which are actually a lot cheaper are finished a bit nicer than this one. But still, let's move in on this dial and we'll have a look and see what's going on there. We do have applied indices, and they do have some lume in them. We will talk about that shortly. And you've got your minute track running around the outside with your 5-minute markers. You've got a framed shaped date window at the 3 o'clock position. I quite like the way that they've shaped it to match the 9 o'clock index. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You've got Stührling and original printed just below the 12 o'clock, and then water resistant to 100 meters just above the 6 o'clock. The handset is the traditional style for this type of watch, and that second hand, I mean, I have to say they've gone so far as to actually make that second hand reach all the way out to the that minute track around the outside. And for the most part, not every single time, it does occasionally hit the mark, so it's not going to do it here. It's probably around this side of the dial where that happens. And you've got that kind of textured vertical, I'm not really sure what you call that, on the dial. That is not printed on, that is actually set into the dial, so yeah, that is quite nice, I suppose. Everything is polished on this, so it isn't real fingerprint magnet. You've got a little bit of brushing which goes down the outside edge of the bracelet. As I said, 20mm here, tapers down to 18 at the clasp. We have Stührling original on the polished keeper, double deployant, and then a pressed clasp, and then you've got screw down case back, hollow end links. The information written on there is Stührling, water resistant to 100 meters, stainless steel, original, Miyota movement. Cristerna crystal. The bracelet is on push pins. There's no pin and collar system or anything like that. Easy enough to adjust. High polish on the outside edge of that bracelet, and I mean it wears reasonably well. It's not a particularly uncomfortable watch. The end of the crown is signed. I mean, if you're looking for a kind of a daily, well, anybody that's looking for a kind of a really good daily beater, I usually point them towards something like a Casio. You know, I'm not sure that I would. I certainly wouldn't want to spend 70 GBP on this one. It just feels. I don't know. It's not particularly rattly. I mean, I've heard worse, but it doesn't feel solid for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Right, we'll get into some Lume. There is Lume on this, and yeah, it'll probably shout to begin with, but it does fade out very quick. I guess the best way to describe it is just poor. It's not very good at all. I've had a lot better. Had worse, but there we go. So yeah, the hands very bright, the indices not so much, and the indices do fade out within kind of between 5 and 10 minutes, and then the hands, they'll hang on for an hour or so. With this sat on my bedside cabinet, kind of wake up for a drink at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the Lume had completely disappeared. You can see now that the indices have gone. Now it is, I mean, is it a dress watch? Is it a sporty watch? Not too sure. But yeah, I mean, would I recommend this? Not at full retail. I couldn't put my hand on my heart and say yeah, it's great value for money. I don't know what it is. There's just something that's, even my daughter she held it and she's kind of, it's a bit. It just feels a bit plasticky, even though it's not. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So anyway, there we go. If you're interested in one of these, it is the Stührling Original 3953-3. The -3 is the colourway. It's available in blue, black, white. And I don't know if there's any more colours. Is there a green one? There might well be. On Amazon, they are $79.99, but if you want something that's going to be rugged and reliable, and you've got $79.99 to spend, or even if they give you these £10 vouchers that float about, get a G-Shock. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like bashing a watch, but yeah, this is. I've had a Stührling on before, a little Stührling diver, and that was actually reasonable. That was quite good, and this. I was a little disappointed. It's nowhere near as good as that little diver that I had. But anyway, there we go. If you enjoy this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up, even though I've given this a whooping. If you think I've been harsh, then tell me. I'm quite happy to be corrected. No problem with that at all. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Like I said, comment, let me know what you think down below. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers for now.